Ringing up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up, or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello Mr. Kenna, it's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Tuesday the 10th of September 2024, and I've been leaving your daily consistent messages since October 2023, and it's regarding obviously my brother whom you've kidnapped and are holding hostage in your private prison, your de facto private prison at Sunningdale Care Home, where you've instructed them to refuse contact with my brother under no other reason that you don't like me, and the fact that I've caught you out killing my family members and then looking to expose you, and you're looking to protect your personal reputation. It's all about your public persona and reputation versus the reality of the situation, and hence why you're targeting and victimizing me and my family members and torturing us. So this is the reality of it, and hence why you're refusing to speak to me on the telephone, isn't it? You're and not been speaking to me for over a year, threatening me with police action, because that's all you can do is you can threaten me with police action to put me into prison once again, so that you can continue to bully and intimidate me. Well, you can see I'm not getting bullied and intimidated by you, am I? Or your partners and associates. You wanna kill me off? That's fair enough, but I'm not gonna back down from the fact that you've tortured and murdered my brother Nazem. You've tortured and murdered my mother in January 2022, and now you're torturing her in the process of going to be murdering my brother. I have a duty to my brother which overrides any duty that you may have as a government agency. I have a moral obligation, but most importantly, we as a family have a trust fund that you've stolen. That's trust fund. You can't be destroyed and sabotaged as you so want. I'm still a trustee of a trust that was established over 24 years ago, and my brother is a trust beneficiary. I act and represent his best interest. You don't. You're clearly failing as a local authority. You can't even look after your children, and you're forcibly looking after my trust beneficiaries because you have a legal obligation and clear failures, and I've highlighted and been a victim of and experienced your clear failures in adult social care. Your adult social care is on the brink of collapse. You're endangering people's lives by telling the public that you can do your jobs properly, and you can't, and there will be consequences for the fact that you're torturing and murdering people. In this country, nothing stays covered up. There are public inquiries that take place, and the truth eventually does come out. That's one of the things I love about this country. You can't hide things in this country forever. Eventually things do become uncovered. I mean, take for example this mass graves that have been recently uncovered in Oldham. I'm sure the people that put those people in the mass graves thought, oh well, we'll cover it up, nobody's going to be any the wiser. But decades later, those mass graves have been uncovered because of the sheer tenacity and determination of family members. And I'm just the same. I'm very determined to uncover your lies and deceptions and the fraud and the crookedness that you've been doing. And as a consequence, you're all ganging up on me. You're all colluding and conspiring to target and victimize me and abusing your power and authority because you can't do your jobs properly, and you're milking the gravy train system for your own benefits so that you can plunder and profiteer. It's a lovely sunny day today. My brother should be back in my care. I would ordinarily be taking him out in social excursions, out and about in the community, getting sunshine. Where is he now? He's locked away in a dungeon at Sunningdale Care Home, being ill-treated and over-medicated without his consent and permission. You don't have authority for his making decisions regarding his health and welfare. He does not lack mental capacity to make those decisions. You've forcibly done this in order to achieve your objectives, as a tick box exercise, so you can plunder and profiteer from his finances. I'm continuing to leave you a daily message. I will continue to leave you a daily message and publicize it, because this debauched tyranny that you're committing as a local authority is truly reprehensible. And I think it is in the ratepayers' interest or the public interest to know exactly how you run and operate adult social care. And we're not going to take your lies. Oh no, don't worry, Mr. Hussein's a crazy lunatic who's harassing and is vexatious, and we don't want to deal with him. Nothing he says has validity. Oh, don't you know Mr. Hussein's a criminal, convicted criminal, fraudster. He's a liar. You're discrediting me. But the reality is that what are you? You're keeping your hands clean, aren't you? You're throwing other people on the bus, under the bus, such as myself. But the public aren't stupid. We, the people, understand exactly how you operate, how you vilify people and put them into prison to discredit them, so you can continue to argue that you're above board. It is you people, the positions in authority and power and control, are the true criminals that are torturing and plundering and profiteering. Psychopaths, that's what it is. You're criminal psychopaths in positions of trust and authority, so you can protect your own personal best interest and torture and humiliate the people that you have a legal duty of care to. You should be accountable because you're taking public money. I'm not taking any public money, am I? I'm looking to hold you to account. We've got enough of our own money. We're not exactly poor, but you're looking to make us destitute so you can control and dominate us. And this is what it comes down to. It's all about manipulation, control and dominance. Like all true tyrants, that's what you are as a local authority. Tyrannical. And then you're going around telling everybody that we're a city of culture. I tell you what you're like. You're like the emperor without any clothes on. That's the reality of it. Everybody knows what you're doing. Nobody's stupid, but it's under your crazy insanity madness that everybody in fear looks to acquiesce to your authority. Just like the emperor who had no clothes on and nobody was telling him that he's bloody naked. He's an idiot. All right, he was walking around naked, saying that he's in qualified garments, and everybody was praising him. And that's the reality with yourselves. You go around telling everybody, terrorizing everybody, and then everybody's telling you, no, you are powerful, you are in control, and you're deluding yourself. You're walking around naked. Everybody knows what you're like. I'm pointing out to you. I'm the kid that pointed out to the emperor that he's got no clothes on. I'm the one that's pointing out to you, Bradford Council, that you're criminal crooks. Take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror. You're torturing my vulnerable brother. For what purpose? To silence and shut me up. You're effectively holding a gun to his head. So what's happened to your British values now? What happened to your cultural heritage now? What has happened to you? We're a city of culture. We've got British values of justice and truth. Where are they now? All right, you just throw them under the bus when it serves your agenda because you can't do your jobs properly. I'm ringing up every single day. Obviously, you can see by the tone of my voice, or you can listen by the tone of my voice. I'm alarmed and distressed that you've kidnapped my brother and won't even let me see him for over 400 days now. It's been 400 days, and my brother's birthday is coming up in 5 days, and you're not going to let me see him. And this time, you've not even bothered to go to the courts and get one of your kiddie fiddling, prostituting judges to rubber stamp orders. You've just simply got your police force to kidnap my brother, because all the judges know who I am. All the judges are fully aware of what's going on here, and most of them don't want to be.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Yes, Mr. Kenna. Time is once again getting the better of me, and I was starting to rant and rave myself and upsetting myself for no reason, wasn't I? Bottom line is, in 5 days' time on Sunday, on the 5th of September, is my brother's birthday. It's also Eid al-Milad. The way things are going, you're not going to let me see him, and this is quite clearly negligent and neglectful on your part. You're refusing to engage with me. I am my brother's nearest relative, carer, guardian, solicitor, barrister, his representative, but most importantly, the greatest stakeholder in his health and welfare. You're denying me access to see him for the last 400 days while you commission the services of West Yorkshire Police to criminally investigate me, go troll through everything I have just to find some dirt upon me. And you found nothing, and now desperately you staged an event to frame me for criminal damage, which criminal damage that you've committed yourself, and are blaming me for it.
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, message sent. Goodbye.
These people are getting desperate now, looking to, plant evidence and to further incriminate me, when the reality is that these are their own systemic failures that they're refusing to engage with. And I'm forced now to leave voice messages and publicize them, because what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go to the police? The police are all crooked and work for the council. Do you want me to go to get a solicitor? The solicitor, they just buy off. They just buy off all the solicitors and barristers, because they're all professional elitists that work collectively in order to exploit the public that they're meant to be serving. This is the reality of the situation, and they know from the way I speak to them that I'm not intimidated by them, by their acts of villainy and tyranny, even though there's a danger to my life and there's a clear danger to my brother's life.